Hi everybody, it's Christopher and welcome to Life's Not Over, It Just Looks Different on YouTube. It's the first weekend of September, so it's Labor Day weekend. If you're a fan of Canadian football like I am, there are some really big football games happening. Later today we have Winnipeg taking on Saskatchewan. Tomorrow we have Calgary playing Edmonton. Hamilton is playing Toronto. All very exciting games, these geographical rivals, and go Stamps go. But because it is Labor Day weekend and it is September now, we are also into the first weekend of CVI Awareness Month. And so, you know, it's one of those things that I know we give it a name and we give it a month and it's CVI Awareness. That's wonderful and great. But I feel like those of us in the CVI world, whether you're someone like me who's living with it or whether you're supporting somebody who's living with it, be it a teacher, a parent, daycare worker, whomever, it's one of those things that I think I feel like we're raising awareness all year long, but it's nice to give it a month and sort of try to raise even more awareness of it. It's never a bad thing. But I did want to talk about one thing today, and that's this idea of CVI being fixed, quote unquote. You know, in my early days that I acquired CVI, I didn't even really know what I had because nobody had really given me a name until about 3 months into having it. That I was told it was cortical blindness, which of course we all know is sort of an outdated term. But you know, for a long time there, I was in a bit of limbo that I didn't really know what I had, and so I did try to fix it per se. I did, you know, acupuncture. I drank Chinese tea with all these different kind of herbs and things. I did some things to try to improve it, like reading smaller and smaller font sizes. You know, did exercises to try to recognize colors more. So there were some things, some that I think were a little more successful than others. But, you know, as one of my friends told me, who is an early intervention children's specialist, you know, CVI never really resolves itself completely. Yes, you can find improvement, and yes, you can get improvement by doing different activities and things. But it's never going to completely resolve, and I've reached a point now where I'm not trying to fix it anymore. I don't need it. But the interesting thing that happens is when I'm out in the community and I happen to mention to somebody that I have sight loss and I tell them how I got my sight loss through a stroke, sometimes they come back with, oh, well, you should try this and that'll fix it, or you should try that and that'll fix it. Probably the most recent one I had was just last week. I was in an Uber and I told the Uber driver about my condition and what had happened a little bit, and he was telling me that I should do yoga and meditation. Now, I know that yoga and meditation are very good for many things and they're very helpful to people, and for those of you who practice it, good on you, please keep doing it. But as far as trying to fix my eyesight with it, I'm not so sure. And to be honest, I'm not trying to be fixed. I love my life. I've been able to do things that I was never even aware of prior to my sight loss. I've met some amazing people, and I'm now I feel like I'm in this community and on this mission to do more with CVI and for CVI myself, that I'm going to talk about in a few weeks as part of CVI Awareness Month. So stay tuned for that. But I don't want to be fixed. My life is good, and yes, okay, it has its day-to-day challenges, or it has some challenges sometimes, but that's fine. Life has challenges. You figure out ways to move forward and keep going and just move on with it. So I don't really want or need my CVI to be fixed. But before I close off this video, I do want to say, for those of you who are recognizing CVI Awareness Month, for all of the TVIs, the other educational supports, for the parents, for the experts in the United States and Europe, and I know there's a few of them in Canada, any of you who are working in the CVI world, whether you're working with kids, you're working with adults, thank you for everything that you do, because you know, that is, as far as I'm concerned, part of CVI Awareness too, is that we recognize all the work that you are doing, have been doing, and will continue to do to help kids and adults with CVI. So thank you for all of that. For those of you who have CVI, like me, life's not that bad, right? Yes, we have challenges, but we're going to keep figuring out, stay strong, keep moving forward, do what you can, and just remember to enjoy life. That's everything for today's video. I want to thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate each and every one of you who takes time to watch these videos, who clicks like down below, who has subscribed to the channel. That number keeps growing. Thank you so much for doing that. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.